From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
Gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. First down, Bears.
Down. Hey, come this way. Here we go.
They go play action now. Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jannard Avery. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. Now Jackson. Open man is Higgins. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Again, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. from 6 yards away. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 30 base. Come on. You better bring it. Check safety. Check safety. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Mike, I'm here all day. Check 99. Check 99. X3. 218. Chopper. Hey, Echo. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Smooth. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They go play action with Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And the Bears first down.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 13 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
Complete to number 8. Touchdown, Chicago.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 5, 8, read. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, check right. Watching your 5. Time to go.
Ready? 2nd and 1. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, pick your game up. Check, 55 to Mike.
Now back to throw. Got his man, that's Harry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to break.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Second and 6. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Catch is made by Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Blue draw quarter.
All day, every day, any day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Hatchet, hatchet.
Now.
Back to throw now on second and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 37. Off-play action. Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Jackson down. Off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 17 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
General West.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the curl. Mike's 50.
Look, squeeze.
2nd and 13. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Yep.
Mike's 50. Tackles.
Hey.
50.
Hey, Alpha. Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Got it. Protein spill.
Mike 50. Man, I got you.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 50. Come on. 50's the Mike. Rip right.
Hard.
Check.
Rock it.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready up. Recon, 132 fighter. Smooth.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Bravo.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Lee Griffin,
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Who that? Undercrush.
You're out.
6 guys.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Got a man open. That's Harry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
50, Mike, 50. You can't block me.
Go.
Mike 50. Man out. Mike's
Go. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Shoot.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know the basics.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second and 11. He's got it to Hilton. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come off the ball. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Out. Look at me. Go on. Hit it.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Down. Topper. Hey, 2.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Here I come. Here we go. 50. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Strip the ball.
2nd and 10. That's out to his running back, Michelle. The dump-off gets him 9, so now they're in much better shape for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Mike 50. They're not ready for this, man. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Alpha. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Check.
Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The Bears in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Jackson now. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead.
Bears 56, Patriots 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Push him back.
After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards and a Chicago 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
26-yard line.
On the ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
I want that. Bravo. Defense. 61. Matchbox lights. Hit it.
Second and long. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Buzz.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Leo.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Go.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Hey, seam six. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. I'm coming.
Play action. It's Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Taking down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's it, baby.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Tight ends on the ring, go. 3 down.
Go.
Check. 3 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Watch the curl. Keep ripping.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, orbit. Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
2nd and 5. Complete to Hilton. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Sam off. Check 37, check 37. Fine.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Jackson to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Jackson, off play action. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Mike's 50.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down to Michelle on the dump off. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, he's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Hey, wahoo!
Watch the screen. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
He's crashing.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 3. Check 3.
Now.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Go.
2nd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Kill. Kill. Turn up.
Check 9. Look, squeeze.
Switch.
Hard.
Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Rock it.
Come on, QB, come on. Save. Switch.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, Mike's 50. Go, night. Mike.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
90 Wolf.
50, Mike 50. Watch the screen. Mike's 50.
Smooth.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Hey, let's get that ball, D.
Mike.
Yo, go.
They can't hang with us. Mike's 50.
Big grip.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's got his man on the out route. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You got nothing today.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New England, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.